I know how hard it is to achieve a consistent yoga practice, and I myself used to struggle with it a lot in the past. But then I found a way how to really be consistent, and I'm going to share it with you today. To achieve a consistent yoga practice, you should do two main things. The first one will be to choose a yoga style that you really like. Look at this, you have Hatha, Ashtanga, Vinyasa, Vinyasa Flow, Iyengar, Bikram, so many types of yoga. You have so much imagination and creativity, and before going to a yoga class, you just read carefully first what this class is going to be, because maybe you want to balance your body and balance your mind, and you want to train a little bit, so you want to work on your strength and flexibility. Then you will better go to some rocket class or Ashtanga or power yoga. But on the other hand, if you want to work on your tissues, on the fascia, if you want to work on the mental stability, maybe you should opt for Yin yoga. Second main secret of how to be consistent in your yoga practice is to opt for group classes, to have a yoga buddies. For example, Ali Abdaal, who's an expert in a feel-good productivity, writes in his book, there are actually the studies that prove that the people tend to be more motivated when they see another people doing the same hobby. For example, you're coming to the yoga class, imagine a friend of you is coming as well, so you feel this connection and you're really eager to go to this class. You really want to meet with your friend, and maybe you also feel the pressure because this friend is asking you, hey, where are you? Are you coming to the class today? This is a really good way to support each other, to find a yoga buddy who would also practice maybe the same style of yoga as you, maybe the same amount of times. And it doesn't matter if you go to some yoga studio or you go to online classes, because online groups also have groups of the support where you can discuss with your yoga buddies what postures did you like, which one you didn't like, when you prefer to practice yoga, and all another questions. It's like a really great way to have a good yoga community made out of your yoga buddies. Online classes also have another benefit that I really value, that they give you a notification the day before when you're supposed to come to the yoga class, so you will not forget about it. By the way, sign up for my classes to improve your flexibility and to improve your mobility. I will give you a link in the description. You can join my group, but on the other hand, you can also join my classes in private. What about the private classes? I find that you can really improve with your yoga, you can really improve with your flexibility, you can better understand the postures, and you will be really motivated because there is always a teacher who's waiting for you. So in my opinion, if you can invest in the personal assistance in yoga, go for it. Now are coming 5 best tips for consistent yoga practice. So the first one will be to put a goal that you can measure. Think about it. Why do you want to practice yoga? Answer this question. Do you want to be more flexible? Then maybe you can take a picture of you trying to touch your toes from standing before doing in yoga, and then let's say after 1 month of practicing, you will see the difference. You can control that you are really achieving a great result, so you will be more motivated to keep on going. The second tip to be a constant in your yoga practice is to find a teacher with whom you really feel good. It doesn't really matter how many students, how many followers this teacher has. The most important is how do you feel with this person. Does this person inspire you to practice yoga? Do you feel good after he or her classes? Well, if answer is yes, this is your teacher. The third tip will be to prepare a place to practice yoga, to prepare it well. If you're going to a yoga studio, you should really like the environment inside there. On the other hand, if you practice it at home, you should find a really nice spot where you might want to put some candles, light the incense, so it will be a signal to your brain, okay, this is a time to practice, time to disconnect for another world, and time to reconnect with yourself on the mat. You know that we all have ancient brain that really loves the ritual. The fourth tip to be a constant in your yoga practice is just to put a comfortable clothing. Please do not wear any jewelry, it can hurt you. Put your hair back so you could concentrate on your movements, you could be present while you're moving your body and not think about any distractions. And the fifth tip to be constant in your yoga practice is really obvious, but I can see some of my students don't do it, never. Put your phone away. Please try to be present in the moment. So by adding this ritual to your yoga practice, your practice will be way more desirable. Try not to be distracted by the thoughts that are coming to your brain about what you're going to do next, what you're going to eat for the dinner tonight. Try just to concentrate on the current moment, and this is so important, and this will make a big difference in your practice. Remember, this yoga time is just for you. Give yourself a gift to fully enjoy it. So that was it. These were the two main secrets: how to achieve a constant yoga practice and my tips on how to do it smoothly and easily. So let me know in the comments below if you have maybe more questions, and I will eagerly answer to you. Goodbye and namaste.